Don't get cheated out of what you really want. We're going to get into it. Hi, I'm Joe. Welcome back. This is the Ultimate Love Letter. Thank you for joining the conversation. Don't let the unclean one cheat you out of what God has for you. Think about whatever it is you want right now. That dream partner, that dream job, that dream location, that dream home. Don't get cheated out of it for settling for what you don't truly want. And what it means to not allow Satan to trick you out of what is yours, rather. It quite simply means don't get trapped into settling for things you don't really want, things that really don't hit the mark, things that really don't check off every box you have on your list. Don't get cheated by settling for less. I was going to say, if I'm being honest, honestly, most of us settle. Most of us get cheated. Most of us, except for things that are less than, because we don't have either the patience to wait for better, or we don't believe better will come. And when we don't believe better will come, it not only necessarily means like we just don't believe. We might believe a little that, yeah, there's a possibility that better will come around, but we get trapped in the what if it doesn't syndrome. And so I want to speak to that what if. That what if only happens when we buy into it. If we remove the what if, then we forge a direct path to exactly what we want, leaving God to figure out the details. But really, that's how we force God's hand. That's how we forge the way forward towards everything we're dreaming about, because we are removing the quote unquote what if. What if I don't meet that partner? What if I don't get accepted for that university? What if I'm not chosen for that role? What if I don't qualify for that home? Remove that element and watch how every single thing that you've been dreaming of come to pass one by one. But here's the thing. We say, okay, I'll remove the what if and I'll give it a year. But then when we're denied for the home twice, then we give up and we succumb for the littler house, the house in the state that we really don't want to be in. We say what if, but we give up on the dating scene after we've been looking for a year and a half. We say what if, but when we're passed up from that promotion, we end up, pivoting and accepting other roles that are less than us. All while God is saying, I'm simply strengthening you, readying you, preparing you for what you said you wanted initially. and you already given up on yourself. You really don't want it that bad. So, okay, go ahead and take these breadcrumbs that you're settling for. Don't get distracted. Don't fall into the trap of it may not happen. What if it doesn't happen? I'm going to be blunt. When we succumb to that, but what if it doesn't happen? But what if I never meet that person? But what if he doesn't exist? What if he's not out there? I'm here to tell you, you are not trusting yourself. That's just point blank. You are still not believing in yourself, because those who really believe in themselves know that they can have exactly what they're after, all while pivoting when God says pivot. Because when God is guiding you, and that's really what we're all here to do, we're all here to be led by God. Yes, we're here to know what we want, and we know what we want by what's burning inside of us. That's God. And then we're allowing God to bring us to the destination. And oftentimes, I'm here to tell you honestly, it's going to be a waiting game. But God is really saying, can you enjoy the process in that quote unquote waiting game, while I bring you the very desires of your heart? Don't get distracted by how long it's taking. Enjoy the journey to get to those dreams that you want. Enjoy the journey to getting to that top role in your company that you want. Enjoy the journey getting to that $1 million home that you want. Enjoy the journey as you get to that love that you want. Don't get cheated for settling right here because you don't think, you may not know, you're unsure of that God is going to bring you the one. No, your God is not a mediocre God. Your thoughts, your beliefs are mediocre. God is on the throne, and God only wants those that are worthy of you. Those big dreams, that big man, that big woman, that goddess, that God, the ones that you're dreaming about, those are from God. He's saying, yes, I want that for you too. That's why it's burning inside of you. But now you got to relax as I bring you to those dreams, as I bring you to that destiny promise. Don't get cheated, not believing it won't happen. I was speaking with my parents. It's interesting. I have been single now for, I don't know, a little over a year and a half, something like that. And I am in a state of bliss because I am saturated in God. I'm saturated in the work that God is asking me to do. And as I'm doing his work, God is bringing beautiful people, new people that I'm meeting. And I just feel like my cup is overflowing. I'm good. I'm not looking for something outside of myself. But it's so interesting, even as the closest people that are like my parents, right? The closest people to me, they, for whatever they're feeling in their spirit. Maybe they're feeling like, oh, my poor daughter had a failed relationship, and maybe I need to solve this for her. And there's this amazing judge in our church. Can you come to church with us? This is literally what my dad said. Come to church with us. I have someone I want you to meet. Then my mom, I had dinner with her the other night. She said, I really want you to meet my doctor. And these are beautiful things. And I feel in both situations, I would love, yes, to meet your judge friend. Yes, I would love to meet your doctor. I'm all for new friendships. I'm all for new connections. You want me to meet these people? I would love to meet these people. But I know really why they want me to meet them. They're not thinking about just business, which is what I'm thinking. They're thinking about, something that could possibly blossom into something else romantically. But here's the thing. God already showed me who he got for me. And I don't mean physically. He's dropped little gems, little treasures on what it will be when I see this person for the first time, when I meet this person for the first time. He is letting me know the experience of what it will be like to be with this person. So as I have that image in my head, I know that is exactly what I want. Like, God is showing me actually beyond what I thought I wanted. He's showing me who he has for me. So then I'm good in the waiting until I meet that person. I actually wake up every day and I'm excited. Will today be the day when I meet that person? And as people come into my realm and I can see right away, okay, this is not my person, I can just enjoy the meeting of new people, but not settling until I see that person God has already shown me. And I can tell you this, he ain't show me no judge. He ain't show me no doctor neither. He showed me someone far freer than someone who holds those quote unquote titles that everybody seems to most people kind of gravitate towards. No, he showed me someone who owns their time, doesn't sell their time. No shade to any of us. I'm still selling my time. I have, I work with clients and I'm not scaled. I'm working with clients one-on-one, quote unquote, AKA I'm selling my time. So no shade there. But God has shown me that my man, the man he has for me, is not selling his time. God has shown me that the man he has for me can skip from the US to Italy to Asia to Antarctica if he wanted to, all in the same week. So then when I meet people that are beautiful and there may be chemistry, I already know, wait a minute, but that's not who God showed me. So do I settle here, not trusting what God showed me? Not trusting God, period? Or do I go for the gold? Or what's after gold? Go for the platinum. No, I want the platinum. I want what God has. I'm not going to get cheated for gold or for bronze or for silver when God has shown me platinum. The distraction will come looking like gold. And it's beautiful. I can get playful with all of it. I was talking on my social sites the other day and I said, am I giving the energy that I'm not meeting anyone? And really, when I thought about it, I love that for me. If I'm giving the energy that I'm not meeting anyone, then that really shows how deeply I got my eyes on God, how deeply I'm just focused on God and the work that God has for me. So good, bravo me. I got to pat myself on the back if I'm giving the energy that I'm not meeting anyone, because that means I'm not giving the energy if I'm distracted. I'm not distracted, and that's true. I am laser focused on God. But perhaps for the sake of this convo, I need to share what's happening behind the scenes truly, which is I do meet people. I meet men. I meet men that are attractive, men with beautiful energy, men where, yes, the chemistry is there, men where, yes, sparks fly. And I'm able to enjoy all of that, all while still knowing, yeah, you're gorgeous. Yeah, I love your energy. Yeah, you're fly. But you're not who God showed. So I'm going to leave it here. I enjoyed this chemistry. I enjoyed meeting you. I enjoy what I see in you and you see in me. But you're not what God has shown me. So I'm going to keep it pushing. So this is all it's going to be. And enjoy that. I think we get so fixated on Ooh, I felt something here. There's a spark. Let me follow this spark. And hey, listen, follow the love always. But while you're doing that, you got to be following discernment as well. So follow the love. Yes, this feels good. But does this feel like what you're intending to create? Does this feel like what God has shown you He has for you? That's the discernment. Both of them are love, but discernment is what God is telling you He has for you. I can enjoy everyone's company all while still seeing and feeling that God is saying, enjoy this, but this is not where we stop. And I think that's where a lot of us get caught up. We feel this is where we should stop. This is where we begin to doubt, like, wait a minute. Yeah, I know this is not exactly what I wanted. I'm enjoying him though. Maybe it could possibly become what I want. Girl, guy, if it's not everything that you have asked for, and I'm not talking about perfection, I'm talking about if it's not the boxes that you have said you know you want, don't try to fit a square box into a round hole. It doesn't fit. Don't let the unclean one trick you out, cheat you out of what you want. You had 10 boxes marked. Here comes 8. 8 is not 10. Go for the 10. Yes, 8 looks like gold, but God said, I got 10. That's platinum. Wait for the 10. The only ones that see the 10 and see the platinum are the ones that are in discernment enough to know gold looks good, but platinum looks better. I'm going to go on and wait for the platinum. They're the only ones that see it because they force God's hand. And when I say force, I'm saying it lightly. They forge God's hand. God is really wanting you to force his hand. God is showing you let's keep it real. When God allows Satan to test you with the gold, he is really allowing him to do it, right? God is saying, go on and tempt them with the gold. Let's see if they want what's behind door number 3 while you show them what's behind door number 2. Ooh, we get so excited. Ooh, behind door number 2 is gold and it's an 8. I think I might settle here, but God is all the while saying, but do you want to see what I got behind door number 3? It might take you another year in solitude, but do you want to see it, or are you going to settle for door number 2? Are you going to settle for the gold? Are you going to settle here where you know it's not everything you want? Don't be fooled. Go for the platinum. Go for the 10. Go all the way. God is not mediocre. Our beliefs are. Don't let Satan trick you into settling in places, in relationships, in jobs, in situations where you were never meant to settle. I promise you, if you continue to just enjoy the experience, but not getting trapped into these lower situations. And I mean, the situations might be beautiful, but they are not top tier. They're not what you wanted until it's what you want. And when I say not top tier, I'm thinking about the connections that I'm attracting today. The people that I'm meeting, they're beautiful. They're inside and out. It would be easy to be whisked away here in the feeling of the chemistry flying. It would be easy to just settle and just let me just experience that. But all the while, there's no way I can experience and let myself just go there when I got God in this ear saying, I can do you one better. Yeah, this feels good. This chemistry feels nice, but I can do you one better if you will just continue to come with me. Feel all the chemistry it is to feel here, but still come with me. No. I'm telling Satan, you ain't gonna trick me out of what God got for me. You ain't gonna trick me out of the emperor that God has shown he has for me. And I'm telling you, friend, don't you be tricked either. Don't you be cheated out of the one thing God has for you. And I mean one thing, but God has many things. But I mean the one thing he has for you in every situation, that one big home that he has for you, that one dream location that he has for you, that one dream break that he has for you, that one dream spouse that he has for you. God's got it at the top of the mountain, those top tiers, those gems, those diamonds, that platinum. But to achieve it, you're not going to be able to settle. You're not going to be allowed to be tricked into anything that is less than those top tier experiences. Don't be fooled, y'all. Don't be distracted. I know it's been a long road, but you want to settle here? And here's the thing, and I'm going to close here. We get tricked often because we're tired, right? We get tricked often because we're like, it's uncomfortable being lonely. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you ever find yourself saying it's uncomfortable to be lonely, you have a long way to go. Because God is never going to bring you anything while you're still wallowing in discomfort of being lonely. You got to get comfortable first with being lonely. Then the promise is closer. I'm just going to put it out there. But here's the thing. Here's some encouragement. As you move through that discomfort of being lonely, God will begin to infuse you with his presence, with the presence of loved ones and friends and new connections. And as you begin to get a little bit more comfortable in your solitude, then you will know that what he has for you is near. There was something I wanted to go, ooh, and I lost that thought. No, but I got to give it to you. God, bring it back. God, bring it back. Where I was going to go somewhere powerful with that. When you are comfortable in your solitude. Oh, yes. Thank you, God. You ask and he shall receive. When you are uncomfortable in your solitude, then we settle for less than. But here's the thing. When we settle for less than, let's say in a company of another, you will be uncomfortable for the life of that relationship. So really, there's no relief in that discomfort until we master the solitude. And that's a fact. We may think we're escaping discomfort by being up under someone, by settling with this quote unquote gold relationship, all the while knowing that God had the platinum, but we didn't want to go another year in solitude, so we settled with the gold. Okay, well, you settled with the gold, but guess what? You're never going to escape that discomfort, because now you're going to continue to be uncomfortable just in the presence of someone else. And there you have it. Go for the platinum, y'all. You can do it. God knows you can. Until next time, love yourself and love others. We'll talk again real soon. Bye for now.